Miracle, an event so marvelous that it seems from above. Miracle is a noun meaning a fantastic or wonderful occurrence. As a business owner and product developer, I have always been told not to say that a product is a miracle or that there is a secret to how something works because people are often skeptical of such statements. However, over the years, I have come to expect amazing or wonderful occurrences with the use of our machines. Many of our practitioners and customers have called their results Magna Wave Machine miracles. I often say, don't believe in miracles, work toward them, and depend on them. In this episode, I will provide you with an overview of PEMF and how Magna Wave PEMF utilizes this therapy for human health and wellness. There are two types of PEMF equipment: low voltage, low frequency, and high voltage, low frequency. The difference between the two is the speed of results. Low voltage PEMF is sufficient but slower to achieve results, while high voltage PEMF often provides faster and sometimes instantaneous results. Magna Wave PEMF devices are high voltage, low frequency devices. Inflammation is the number one cause of pain in the body. The use of pulsed electromagnetic fields EMF provides a means to reduce inflammation and thereby reduce and relieve pain. The primary function is to improve oxygenation and improve blood flow in the body. Magnetic fields affect the charge of the cell membrane, which opens up the cell membrane channels. These channels are like the doors and windows of a house for airflow and circulation. By opening cell channels, nutrients are easily absorbed by the cell and waste easily eliminated. The process helps to rebalance and restore optimum cell function. If you utilize PEMF to restore cells continually, they will all work more efficiently. By using PEMF for restoring or maintaining cellular function, you will in turn repair or maintain organ function, allowing the entire body to function better and maintain wellness. The method provides for the body to be in a position to heal itself better and to better utilize the medications provided for the healing process. A new angle on Alzheimer's, depression, anxiety, strokes, and concussions is the inflammation connection. Recent studies have shown how the immune system and inflammation play a role in the development of these indications, and how targeting specific elements of the inflammatory process could be useful in treating or preventing these and other disorders. Various drugs and medications are given to fight the body's inflammation processes. The use of Magna Wave PEMF has demonstrated the promise of a drug-free method of fighting the damaging effects of inflammation as a part of the disease. The PEMF modality has gained FDA clearance for uses that include non-union fractures, depression, autism, incontinence, and brain tumors. The PEMF modality is used regularly to improve any indication that could benefit from improved oxygenation and inflammation reduction. The list of positive result uses is long and growing and includes everything from arthritis to stress-related diseases and speedier recovery. Future brain health machine miracles. The incidence of concussions and traumatic brain injuries (TBI) represents a rising concern in the area of sports, military activities, and work injuries. As reported in the Journal of Neurology, there is a scientifically proven method for measuring brain voltage using a combination of a quantitative electroencephalogram QEEG coupled with a test known as the P300 evoked potential. The available research shows that brain voltage typically drops following a concussion and is the last physiological measurement to return to a healthy state following a head injury. Quite often, the only medical advice given to the post-concussion patient is to rest. However, there might be other mechanisms by which an individual can recover more efficiently while reducing the risk of future concussions. Magna Wave conducted a pilot study with a psychologist in San Diego, California, to research the use of high-powered PEMF to increase brain voltage and improve brain power or neural output. The brain and body will mimic the PEMF fed into it, and capillary blood flow will increase. Inflammation can limit the success of other types of biofeedback. PEMF can reduce inflammation while administered at fast speeds without generating heat and damaging tissue. PEMF can be used to entrain the brain via operant conditioning or disentrain the brain via dehabituation. It is hypothesized that in the brain, PEMF increases nitric oxide, which induces vasodilation, enhances microvascular perfusion and tissue oxygenation, and may be a useful adjunct therapy in traumatic brain injury. In the pilot San Diego study, participants underwent a quantitative electroencephalogram QEEG to obtain a baseline measure of their brain voltage. The participants then received a total of 6 PEMF sessions over 3 weeks using the Magna-Wave system. For treatment, the coils are placed on the temporal regions of the brain. The participants were then retested with the quantitative electroencephalogram to determine brain voltage, that is, how many neurons fire in unison when a novel stimuli is presented in the P300 auditory task, and brain speed, how fast does it take for the brain to recognize a change in stimuli changes. By examining brain speed with brain voltage, an approximate brain age can be calculated. By breaking down the test results down to the phrase brain age, it becomes an easy reference point for a person to comprehend. It was interesting to see if high-powered PEMF, as administered by the Magna-Wave technology, could create a more youthful brain. The formula presented, brain speed in milliseconds times brain power voltage equals the brain age. In the pilot program, patients experienced very good preliminary results. In one pre-post result in this study, we had a 56-year-old woman with chronic back pain. She had a total of 8 PEMF sessions in over 10 weeks with the following results. March 13, 2019, EEG brain speed, 284 milliseconds, EEG brain power, 5.0 microvolts. January 24, 2020, EEG brain speed, 240 milliseconds, EEG brain power, 10.0 microvolts. Her brain processing speed increased by 15%, and her brain power increased by 103%. These are fantastic results. Also, the Magna-Wave PEMF pulse treatment helped her stop all prescribed pain medications. I see this as a great beginning to what many could see as miraculous results in brain health with Magna-Wave PEMF therapy. This content is not meant to present a diagnosis or healing protocols. It is presented as anecdotal information as PEMF is further researched and developed. I am continually amazed at what we continue to learn about PEMF uses for our health and wellness. Your questions, comments, and reviews are greatly appreciated. So until next time, this is Pat Zemer. Have a great day and wave on for better health.